good afternoon, good afternoon, and everybody on the West Coast, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, and everybody else in between this great big beautiful country of ours. How the hell you doing? You caught me sleeping there, eh? Oh, shit. Oh my God, it's Tuesday. Oh shit, man, I'm telling you, what the hell? Oh God. Yeah, well, hey, it's the way the shit goes, like all kind of gloom and doom shit going on here. How can you have a good thing going on when you got nothing but gloom and doom? Doom and gloom and gloom and doom. What the hell's up with that shit? Oh boy, Oliver says time to get back to cardio and some weights. Okay, Sherry Richardson retweeted this. It's good for mental health. I'm silly, but I'm truly concerned that Republicans will be back in power before we know it. I'm just going to do all I can. Hope we're all on the same page. Blah. Yeah. No, he's right. Oliver, you're right. It's Twitter news. We're doing Twitter news, okay? That's better than all this other shit I got showing here. Drive me crazy. It just, Oh, boy. Okay. Mrs. Bernie B. says, thank you so much for the shout out, Jane. I really appreciate it. Stay safe, everyone, and enjoy your day. Okay. We will. Oh, goofy shit, Jesus. Oh, my God. Come on, folks. Oh, the pictures. Twitter's getting as bad as Facebook. No, it can never get that bad. Oh, my God. Okay, yeah, shit. Mrs. Friendly and these green eyes, she retweeted this. The only way to save our democracy is arrest the criminals in Congress. You're absolutely positive. And these green eyes retweeted again, outspoken. Trump should have been arrested 6 months ago for inciting an insurrection. It's an ongoing coup. You're damn right. The deniers and everything else. Oh my God. And then here, I just saw a thing. It was a rerun on The View today. Hildebrand is, working with the Republic, and they got to try to work with the freaking, that's the terror. They're caught between a rock and a hard place, if you think about it, because they got to work with them guys, Republicans, knowing full well that they backed everything with the impeachments, both impeachments, the aid to families and Relief Act, and all this other crazy shit. They still got to try to work with them to get what they want passed. It's pitiful. Folks, you got to go out and vote. You don't need, we don't need a 50-50 Senate. We need a 65-40, whatever it is. 65-35 Senate. I know, I'll get my math. Hey, this Mangled news. What the hell, What do you expect? Okay, here we go. Here's going to be bad news, crazy news. How to lose a war over Taiwan, get hacked. Panic. Okay, this is Forbes 3 hours ago. When Ian Sullivan fights a war over Taiwan on the side of the Taiwanese and their allies, he loses big. But the severity of his defeat belies just how close the fighting is until the very end. The decisive battle isn't on the ground or at sea or in the air, according to Sullivan. It's online. Chinese hackers delay American reinforcements just long enough for Beijing's troops to flatten Taipei. Sullivan's war isn't real, of course. It's a simulation based on Next War Taiwan, a tabletop war game from GMT Games. How about that shit? Oh. But as a simulation, it's a surprising one. Despite decades of intensive modernization, a bold, some might say reckless, brute force strategy, and a firepower advantage in key phases of the fighting, China loses many of the most important pitched battles. China ultimately wins the war not because it dominates the battlefield, but because it's willing to flatten Taipei, kill countless civilians, and target Taiwanese politicians. See? I'm not reading the whole article. It stinks. Enough to drive you crazy. They got to worry about this now. Then you got a Florida. They got a hurricane coming down there, kicking their ass, and then you got the Sandy. That guy, hey, he's got to go too. You got to vote him out. You know, he's signing all these laws left and right, just like screwing people over. I seen one today about homeowners insurance down there. He signed a law saying it'd make it easier for the insurance companies to deny claims. What's up with that? Is that helping you? Is it helping, you know, and then Republicans are bitching, why is he doing that stuff? It's only supposed to hurt the Democrats. Oh, maybe DeSantis thinks that too. I'm really hurting them Democrats. I'm signing all these laws. Putting the screws to his own people. Trump did the same thing. Trump did the same thing by denying COVID. I'm really hurting them Democrats, yeah. You forget there's Republicans there too. What a freaking idiot. And speaking of freaking, this is not a kid's show, so if you got crumb munchers, rugrats running around, it's time to kick their ass outside. If it's nice, put them for a nap. If they're little, give them Xbox, PlayStation to play, or give them an iPad with headphones and let them listen to Spotify or some other goddamn shit. Because this old jarhead, when he gets wound up, he lets the F word fly. I hope you like that. I got through that okay. Hey, is that good? Yeah, sure. Oh, boy. Here's another. ZeroHedge.com. 7 hours ago. There's more bad news. Drive you nuts. Russia says U.S. engineered June's Black Sea provocation will sink any threat next time. What kind of shit is that? In the days after the June 23rd incident between a UK Royal Navy's HMS Defender and a Russian patrol vessel and military aircraft near Crimea, which resulted in warning shots fired from the Russian side, Putin asserted that a U.S. reconnaissance plane had been nearby monitoring dangerous close call incident as it unfolded below. Putin had cast the whole showdown as a provocation in which the U.S. aircraft was present, monitor Russia's response to a UK vessel. Moscow's position is that the UK vessel had ventured a full 3 kilometers into Russian territorial waters, which was met with a Su-24M dropping bombs in the Defender's path, along with Russian patrol ship firing warning shots. They're gearing up, folks. They're gearing up. I'm telling you, this shit's crazy. Just drive you freaking nuts. The latest charge on Sunday, however, was gone further with Russia presidential spokesman Dmitry Peskov accusing Washington and the UK of essentially engineering the dangerously close military encounter in order to probe and test Russia's defense of its borders. You know what? The Soviets do it all the time. You know, doing them flybys by our ships and all that crazy shit and flying around and they're playing like, what the hell was that name, that movie, Tom Cruise at the flying in the jet and all that other shit? Yeah, that, you know, what, but the Russians are doing that to, like, you know, us and stuff. Stop it. Just quit that shit. It's not good for you, man. Oh, boy. Politics. Here we go. Politics. Oh, my God. Okay, 12 hours ago. CNN. CNN, folks. CNN. Democrats might control the White House and Congress, but Donald Trump-style conservatism is on a roll in Republican states and Washington, raising the stakes for Joe Biden in a summer critical to his goal of a transformational presidency. GOP governors such as Greg Abbott of Texas and Florida's Ron DeSantis are flexing power to implement America's first policies as Democrats struggle to maximize their 2020 national mandate to enact their own ambitious reforms. Okay. Their aggressive moves on immigration, easing gun restrictions, targeting social media giants, and adding restrictive voting laws seem tailored to please the ex-president and, more importantly, to tap into his support base as they prep re-election races that could merge seamlessly into 2024 White House runs. You guys got to wake up, folks. Got to wake up. Got to wake up, folks. Okay. Anyway, Daily Beast, 6 hours ago. And I only read the part of it. I read the headline and maybe a paragraph or two, and then you got to read the rest of it. If you're interested in that shit, go ahead and look it up, because I don't give a damn. Shit, you just, I'm not going to spend all day on one article. Piss on that shit, you know what I mean? I read just beginning. Just beginning. You want to read the rest of it? Look the freaking shit up, okay? That's the way it is. Sorry. I ain't no Dan Rather, Walter Cronkite. Who the fuck you think you're looking for? Not on this channel. Not on this. Okay, so what? This is what America's next big COVID wave will look like. This is from the Daily Beast today. 5:12 a.m. God bless them damn journalists. You know what? They work day and night, 24 hours a day, trying to freaking schmooze their damn editor and stuff like that. Okay, so anyway, the Delta variant has surged in countries with even better vaccination rates than the U.S., and yet many states are already acting like the pandemic is over. Yeah, what the frick is wrong with you people? Oh my God! Hey, I got family the same way. Deniers, anti-vaxxers, and all that other crazy shit. Oh, it's just the flu. Yeah, well, like to kill somebody. Never mind. I wish I could sneak into their homes, and just like give them the shot while they're asleep. I'm sorry, but that's that's what I'd like to do. After blazing across much of the world, a more aggressive variant of the novel, what do they call it? Novel. It's not, I don't know. Novel coronavirus has finally reached the United States, and it's driving upticks in new cases. But not everywhere. No. Vaccines seem to work just fine against Delta. The new variant lineage is a scientific term, is a reckoning, all right, but mostly for fully vaccinated states. Yep. So, you know what? All these Trump people who don't want to get the vaccination, go ahead and get the COVID, man. Hey, just stay away from my family, okay? Just stay away from my family. No, you can't help it. You can't help it. Shit's going to happen. It's just like people are going to get, they got remdesivir. Whoever heard of more of that? I got a friend, my sister's daughter's mother, okay? She got COVID. She's on oxygen now. She got COVID. She lived through it, but now she's on oxygen. Who knows what other kind of kidney and liver damage and heart damage she's going to end up with a couple of years from now. She's in her 40s or whatever, 50 something. Young lady, shit, Hey, I'm a young guy too, Hey, this gray hair don't mean shit. I was premature gray. I was gray when I was 32. Kiss my butt. Okay. Okay, the new lineage is, in other words, yet another strong argument in favor of getting vaccinated. ASAP. The problem is, people in my family, they're not going to get... I'm vaccinated. My sister's vaccinated. All these other people... I'm talking about my kids. My kids. No, I don't believe that stuff. Jesus. Before, I'm not even going to go there. It's just, oh my God. Okay, the Delta variant will most likely become the dominant strain in the U.S. by the end of the summer. Well, what's going to come after that? What's going to come after that? Okay. Here's something. Okay, the Daily Beast today at 9:48 a.m. The debate over whether COVID-19 began in a Wuhan lab has been reignited in recent months, but one group of experts is still very far from convinced. Over the last few months, the theory that the novel coronavirus. Novel. It's novel. Novel corona. Man, just drop that freaking word. I'm sick of it. You know what? Political correct my ass. Coronavirus originated in a Chinese laboratory has been gathering momentum after initially being ridiculed as a zany example of tinfoil hatery last year, but a group of scientists have had enough of the growing speculation. Writing for the Lancet, boy, cutting people already. The same group of researchers who in February 2020 described the lab leak idea as a baseless conspiracy theory said that they haven't changed their minds. In fact, they state that recent studies have only bolstered their belief that the virus evolved naturally. Yes, it's from batshit, folks. Batshit. It's from batshit. Don't forget it. Batshit. Batshit. That's it. For batshit. Okay? The lab theory has snowballed this year, particularly after President Joe Biden ordered a fresh effort from his intelligence officials to determine how the pandemic began, including a serious evaluation of the possibility that it broke out of a lab in Wuhan in the final months of 2019. Joe Biden shot himself in the foot. That's what he did. Should have never said that shit, boy. Oh no, here we go. The Hill 3. Whoa, what? Here we go. We're going to do some sports here. I'm going to put my sports hat on. 5 women banned from Tokyo Olympics events. Okay, 5 female distance sprinters set to compete at the Tokyo Olympics have been barred from specific events at the 2020 Games due to their high natural testosterone levels. The Namibian Olympic Committee said last week that sprinters Christine Mumo, it starts with MB. How the hell do you pronounce MB? M-B-O-M-A. Mamba. Okay, Mamba. And Beatrice Meslingi. Okay, that's easier to say. Okay. Had been withdrawn from the 400-meter event after medical tests revealed high numbers. Reuters, or you say Reuters or Reuters, reported. Competition has also been derailed for 2-time South Africa's Olympic caster Semenya and Francine Niyonsaba of Burundi and Margaret Wambi of Kenya, who were each prohibited from taking part in the 800-meter event in Tokyo. Now, if you understand all that shit, you're doing better than me. America is changing faster than ever. No, that's an ad. What do you put ads in here for? What the hell's wrong with you? You get a whole freaking jarhead pap going, man. Don't start that shit. World Athletes rules stipulate that women competing in races between 400 meters and a mile are required to have testosterone levels below 5 nanomoles per liter. Okay. Additionally, the current guidelines require athletes with the condition to take medications to lower their natural testosterone. Oh, so you got to take shit to make you sick so you can compete in the Olympics. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, sure. Take this shit, make you sick. Your testosterone levels are too high. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. So, okay. Oh, no, the Hill hackers. Hackers again, zero in on Tokyo Olympics. Okay, this is from the Hill, July the 4th. Hey, 3:28 p.m. Experts are sounding alarm about potential cyber attacks on a Tokyo, yeah, you see, it's Mangled News. Tokyo Summer Games, Summer Olympics. I'll get this from someday, folks. Okay, from those looking to create chaos at the already embattled event. The concerns come after a year of escalating cyber attacks against a range of institutions and as global tensions have skyrocketed during the course of COVID-19 pandemic. The Olympics are a huge opportunity for a country, in this case Japan, to put its best foot forward, to show the gains and strides it has made to increase tourism, to put itself on a better place on the world stage. Neil Jenkins, the chief analytics officer of the Cyber Threat Alliance, told The Hill on Friday. Big freaking deal, okay? Any nation state that is not aligned with Japan may see an opportunity here to try to embarrass Japan through a cyber attack, he warned. You want to read that? Attackers zero in on Tokyo Olympics. I gotta get a drink. James Tate. Twitter news. Jen is doing an amazing job. It would be great if she would stay in the position throughout the administration. Yes, she is. I absolutely love her. Show your young girls what smart looks like. She is never mean, just well-informed and too clever for trolls like Ducci. She slammed Ducci. Jen Psaki is my woman. I'm telling you, you stay away from her. She is my girl. I had a big argument with another redhead over there. I call her Red. Her name's Hazel. She said, stay away from my Jen Psaki. That's my... No, she's not. She's mine. Ducci. You know, they argued about 16 cents difference the other day about how much barbecues cost. And then went to hot dogs. Give me a freaking break. Come on. 16 cents. So anyway, everybody construed it as 16 cents difference over a hot dog. Okay, so what? You're trying to slam all this shit, saying, oh, it's the Democrats' fault. It cost 16 cents more this year to have a barbecue than it did last year. How do you explain that, Jen? Jen Psaki? Fucking shit. So she said, here's a study. It shows that it's less, What are you picking 16 cents for hot dogs? What the hell? Oh, my God, what a freaking idiot. It's enough to drive you crazy. And then, hey, you ever get this on Twitter, too? You have these people that they're writing English and everything, and they don't have a flag as an icon or anything under their name, and they have an English name and everything, an American name, an English name, whatever, English-speaking name or whatever, okay? And then you go ahead and say, okay, I'm going to follow this guy. They do pretty good stuff, So you follow him, right? The next thing you know, they're retweeting all of this foreign language shit, and you're like, what the frick? What the hell's going on here? You can't understand the shit they're saying, and so you follow them. Now you got to unfollow them. It's just so confusing, folks. Okay. So here's something from Raw Story if you want to look it up. New Jersey man swears his racial slurs in viral video. Neighborhood squalor went nuts when a New Jersey racist attacked his neighbor. So it's it. New Jersey man swears his racial slurs in viral video weren't racist after 150 protesters show up at his home. Sometimes you gotta watch what you say, man. People, anybody know? See, people knocking on your door. You gotta watch what you say. Oh my God. Who gives a shit? And that's the other thing. They keep throwing these damn ads in there on Twitter. You're just like, I'm not interested in it. I'm not interested in that. Pretty soon, they're going to say, what the hell are you interested in? You blocked everything. But anyway. Oh, boy. Here's the slate 17 hours ago. This just never ends, folks. I'm getting a headache. The Supreme Court's conservatives have laid the groundwork for the devastation to come. Yeah, boy. In many ways, the 2020 term at the Supreme Court followed the progression of the coronavirus. Hey, you folks, this Roe v. Wade shit's coming up this fall. All right, we thought it was going to be this spring, but no. They didn't have time for that shit, right? But they still got it, and it's going to come up this fall. So be ready, folks. In many ways, 2020 term at the Supreme Court followed the progression of the coronavirus. There were different phases and stages, distinct strains and variants. There was death and grief and new life and rebirth, and through it all there was gaslighting and denial. Until about a week ago, we heard a lot of media stories of a confounding and unpredictable court with improbable lineups and unlikely bedfellows. And sure, there has been a lot of that, but Thursday saw a change in narrative with the thunking down of two cases that seemed to poke at the very fabric of democracy. A 1-2 punch that took aim at Section 2 of the Voting Rights Act and the ability to challenge election laws that burden racial minorities and seemingly opened the floodgate to unaccountable and untraceable dark money flooding into a system that is already drowning in it. Now this is serious stuff, folks. The Supreme Court did that. You know? The ability to challenge election laws and the burden of racial minorities. You know, what they said about racial minorities and that shit, it's not too much. Listen, too much of an undue burden. Now, okay, what's too much of an undue burden on racial minorities as far as voting goes? Okay? Give me a break. It's not too much on them. There shouldn't be any. Should be zero, zip, nada. No burden. No burden on any. But yeah, they say, oh, it's not too much of a burden on race, people of color. What kind of freaking idiots are in court that say shit like that? Judges. Supreme Court. Yeah. Them guys. Oh, man. So, this is another thing. This is another thing that Biden has to get on to get taken care of. He has to get more judges in there. Look, Louis DeJoy got his job still. There's so many guys. That head of that FBI, what a freaking jerk. He's got to go. See, what the hell? Okay, here you go, the Hill. This is for all you people that are anti-vaxxers. And you don't believe Fauci, he's a liar, and it's Fauci. Okay, more than 99% of people who died from COVID. Okay, here we go. Fauci. More than 99% of people who died from COVID-19 in June were not vaccinated. 99%. Okay, Anthony Fauci on Sunday said more than 99% of the people who died from COVID-19 in June were not vaccinated, calling the loss of life avoidable and preventable. If you look at the number of deaths, about 99.2% of them are unvaccinated. I'd like to meet the guy that's the 0.2%. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, about 0.8% are vaccinated. No vaccine is perfect, but when you talk about the avoidability of hospitalization and death, Chuck, it's really sad and tragic that most all of these are avoidable and preventable. Fauci told host Chuck Todd on NBC's Meet the Press. I don't know if you saw it. I watched This Week with George Stephanopoulos. So he added, obviously there are going to be some people, because of the variability among people and the response to vaccine, that you'll see some who are vaccinated still get into trouble and get hospitalized and die. But the overwhelming proportion of people who get into trouble are the unvaccinated, which is the reason why we say this is really entirely avoidable and preventable. And you know what? When this shit breaks out again, folks, don't go south. Just stay away from those states that have the majority of unvaccinated people, and just don't go there. Okay? I got 30 seconds left. Ain't that crazy? Man, time goes so damn fast. I swear to God. Man. Okay. NBC News 22 hours ago. This is the last thing. Man, I got tired. This is why I started this news thing. I got tired of COVID, and Trump, and then right back into damn shit. I don't know what the hell's going on. Okay, so anyway, how do I know someone has hung on your Wi-Fi? I don't know. Who gives a shit? Okay, tensions high as white man arrested after racist ran against black neighborhood. I just said that. That's CBS 4 hours ago, if you want to see it. And that's it. Jeez, I had a really good time. I don't know about you folks. Now I get to go. And I didn't cough once. It's freaking amazing. I'm telling you, folks, this is crazy. Okay, say, hey, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say goodbye to the radio people. They want to go to their Mo Soul R&B show and have a good time with that. And I'm going to talk to you later. Okay? So I'll see you tomorrow, right? Okay, so we're going to say goodbye to these people. Play this music on here and do this shit on here and do this shit on here and play this on here. And then I'm going to say goodbye to you folks. As soon as I get where's my damn mouse here? I'm going to do all this crazy shit. Okay, so here we go. Say goodbye. All right? You guys have a good day. Don't catch that Rona. All right? Just be careful. Be careful.
Screw it up.